Andy Warhol, written by Maria Isabel Sanchez Vegara, illustrated by Timothy Hunt. Little Andy was the tiniest and palest child of the Warholas, a humble couple from Slovakia who lived in Pittsburgh, USA. He spent every minute of his day drawing, but he was too shy to share his work with others, even his family. Every Sunday morning his mother would take him to church. Then back home he played baseball with his brothers. Andy always carried his sketchbook with him, and not 5 minutes could pass before he was drawing again. Aged 8, his legs started shaking like a marionette, and Andy had to lay in bed for months. He had a great time looking through the pages of magazines, cutting up pictures of Hollywood stars. Trying to smile back at the faces in his collages, Andy wished he could be as charming, rich and famous as they were. He thought his shyness would make it hard, but he was determined to make up for it with talent. At the art club he attended, Andy felt like an invisible man. Still, when it was time to work, he made himself noticed. By the time the rest of the students had finished just one picture, he had put together a whole pile. Andy won a prize at a college exhibition for a drawing he made while helping his brother deliver groceries. It was the first time a newspaper had written an article about him. It felt good, and Andy wanted more. He took a train to New York, where he got a chance to publish his first illustration for a glamorous magazine. But they accidentally dropped the A off his last name, and that's how Andy Warhola became Andy Warhol. Andy became known for drawing charming shoes, colourful makeup and glamorous sunglasses for the best magazines in town. But as an artist, he liked to look at ordinary things, especially the tomato soup he had for lunch every day. Instead of creating just one painting like most artists did, Andy decided to make 32 pictures of 32 soup cans. Each of them was a different flavour, but they all looked so much alike it was hard to tell them apart. His first exhibition looked more like a supermarket than an art gallery. Viewers were shocked by all the canvases placed in a line like products on shelves. They wondered if something so surprising every day could be called art. Of course it could. It was pop art, the art for all, and soon Andy was its king. Bottles, bills, famous faces, he produced hundreds of copies of the same pictures and made each one unique with his interesting perspective and bright colours. He opened a space called the Factory, where the coolest musicians, actors and models loved to hang out. But for Andy, the hip crowd were his assistants. After all, he liked to work even when he was not working. And by letting his art speak for him, Andy, the quiet little genius, made himself heard all around the globe, and he showed us that even an ordinary can of tomato soup can make the whole world go pop. The end.